Hey everybody, yeah, I had the microphone turned off just there for a second. I just did something special for you for the intro since everybody was here waiting for it. Oh, what did I see? Cow pie? Did somebody say cow pie? Howdy, cowpoke. Yeah, okay. No sound. What are you talking about? No sound. We got plenty of sound. Let's see what we got going on here. Give me like 3 minutes. I'm on COD. A COD match. Let me, what'd you guys think about my guitar solo? In the intro there. I'm gonna listen to it. Let's listen to what it sounded like. I practiced for a few minutes before I, I'm on. I never played in that mode before.
Miss Harriet.
There we go. Bring it up here for you so we can hear it again. The intro that played. While that's playing, I can there's a little bit of lag in the audio where I'm hearing it. Sounds like I'm plucking like a fraction of a second later than I actually was. Legit posse. Reform posse. There we go. James Jackson, welcome. Welcome to. Oh, he renewed his membership. Thank you for renewing your membership there, James Jackson, and thank you for. Nope, there it is. It was there was a donation earlier. Oh, Laura's donated a super chat, $20 super chat. Matthew, you're supposed to be watching. You're supposed to be going to sleep. He ignored it, so it took a dump in front of him. What are you talking about? All right, let me turn that off. We'll let it catch up and then turn the sound off. So it'll be an instant replay there still. Do you play on Xbox? I don't. I play on PlayStation 4. Just go on the internet and look for PlayStation 4 Turd Ferguson. What the heck? He took a dump in front of him. Manolo Silverado. You dicks your computer? Oh, did you guys catch the... I made a post earlier today. It was, hey, Lord Greenleaf. I posted a picture of the new UPS. Still in the box before I took it out and hooked it up. Let me put this away. I just yank off the table. Oh my stupid thing. There we go. This game takes too long to load. I tried to get on today, and then there was what do you call it? System update. Man, damn it! And I was already late. I dabble. I used to the wife and I and a couple of friends from high school, we used to have a band. We'd play. I've played you guys some of our music, some of our St. Patty's music. So if I have any of it loaded up here, no, I don't. Oh wait, there's my music folder. No, that's all the that's all the you guys hear that? That's the music I was playing during Defiance streams. I could play that during Red Dead streams if you guys like it. Would it be cool to hear some different music playing during Red Dead streams? Let's see what we got today. The oh hell. This, it's got a gap over here where it wasn't before. It's like a gap. The gap goes way over. You can even see my laundry hanging. Yeah. Well, I was messing with this stuff earlier today. Oh, I think that's because the camera. There. That's better. Yeah, I adjusted it. It's looking better now. What is this? Oh, that's just the cables here. And how much headroom do I have? All right, we're good. All right, I missed a comment. What was that? Serene Studios. My grandfather played a lot, and he was really good. I haven't played in a long time. Bustio, no schmo tonight, sadly. The new PS4 update is horrible, by far the worst. What did they change? PlayStation 4 update. Yes, Lars, I bought the new UPS today. I put a picture of it on my page. If you go onto my channel and you go on communities, here, let me YouTube. Let me go to my channel. And here, I'll show you guys Windows, and here's the communities tab, this one here, and there it is. I put here, thank you, Lars, and a click so it'll open it up and show. There's, and it was in my car still on the way home from Best Buy, my new UPS, and it's hooked up down here and it's working great. Everything's, and I've got more things actually plugged into the battery backup, so now if there is if the power does go off, because I was having issues with that other one before, these two lights would go off, and then I think that one would stay on, but I have got 3 lights here. That's why there's not a shadow on part of my face or something. I got a light over here, and one at the top, so everything's evenly lit. So that's why you don't see like a shadow on one side of my face and not on the other. And I do that without having a bright light just like right in front of me in my face. So I got 3, and 2 of them are like those fluorescent light bulbs, and then that one up there is LED. I'm gonna go ahead and shut this off. Window capture off. They changed party system and look of profiles, did they? They found out I got rich. No, This is what I did today. I paid back. My mom gave me a couple $100 for cash. I'm sorry. She gave me a couple $100 for gas last week, so I paid her back, and I bought the UPS, and I haven't spent any of the rest of it yet. Oh, let me show you. Oh. But the kids are going to be getting Halloween costumes soon. They don't. I'd like for them to make their own costumes, like put effort into making something really cool. But we usually end up going to the store and buying, store-bought costumes. Rockstar usually updates both consoles at one time. Rockstar doesn't update the consoles. Rockstar updates their game. Or the update we were talking about was a PlayStation 4 system software update. You being Doom guy this year? Oh, good. I'll be Duke Nukem. Thus one doomed space marine. Sorry, not Rockstar. It's Sony, not Rockstar. Yeah. Oh, that's what you meant? Well, what? Xbox and Sony don't, update their system software at the same time? I don't think so. Why would they? Boostio says, yes, because that's Xbox. What? But yeah, Rockstar would update their game for both consoles at the same time, but Sony, yeah, the update we were talking, there's not a Red Dead 2 update, at least not yet. That's not for another couple of days. The update we were talking about was Sony's system software. All right, so I told you guys I tried to get on and there was an update. It was a system software update. It was a Sony system software update. It wasn't a Red Dead 2 update. I'm sorry if anybody thought that I was announcing a Red Dead 2 update. Recording what you say, but now you have to watch out what you're saying in parties because Sony is listening to you and recording what you say. Just tell them you're Michael Moore. Cows skinned, dry goods eaten. Let me turn on the game sound so we can hear Pontius complaining. Dry goods eaten. Help someone in need. 9 bands, armadillo skins. Player kills. Visit his shop in St. Denis. Oh, and let me check here. Trader. Carcasses within 20 carcasses in 10 minutes. Medium animal carcasses, 200 made from trading. Who's over there? Get up! There's 2 people over here that aren't in the posse right now. Who's that? Vostap. Voss is here. You get a haircut, Voss? Let's see here. Posse. Alright, so I made 2 spaces available. Voss, and who's that other? Was that Tan Crown? Is that James Jackson there? Yeah, Tan Crown. I think it's James Jackson. There we go. We got a posse. Where's Pontius? Pontius. We got a visitor shop in St. Denis. Great horned owl. I don't need an owl. I need small carcasses. St. Denis, we said, right? Who steal? Why you so mean? And how come you read it that was them recording you, not other players? What are you talking about? Yeah, Boostio, but if they're misinformed, it doesn't mean they're idiots, it means they're misinformed. Being misinformed doesn't make you an idiot. Why does everything end in idiot? Idiot! Why are you so stupid, stupid? Is he arguing with you? Read it again and reevaluate whether or not he's actually arguing with you. If somebody doesn't agree with you, does it mean they're arguing with you, or do they have to actually wait? If somebody's misinformed and they state you know what they know, does that mean they're arguing with you? Not arguing, more debating. Not arguing, more debate. He didn't say I was right. He's arguing. Just say I'm right, so we can stop arguing, okay? Just say you're wrong. Stop arguing with me and say you're wrong. Here's the gun shops around here. Wait, how do we get into the gun shop? Is this the door? Yeah, here it is. Alright, I visited the shop. Let's get out of here. This is a bad neighborhood. Yeah, but Boostio, you said he was misinformed. And you said he was an idiot. Being misinformed doesn't make you an idiot. It makes you misinformed. Once we told him we were talking about the system update, then he was like, oh, okay. He wasn't going on about, no, he wasn't. He's talking about an update. That would make him an idiot, but he wasn't. He once we told him we were talking about the system update, then he was like, oh, I thought you were talking about the game that I was updating. I'm not even arguing. Oh, you're not arguing with it, but it takes two people to argue, Boostio. You said he was arguing with you. How could he be arguing with you if you're not arguing with him? Drac, you ever been to Disney World? Yes, with the boys. But the last time we went to Disney, Matthew was, I don't think he was old enough to remember. I'm not arguing about that. I'm just right. Everybody, I'm right. I'm not arguing. I'm just right. AK Cole. I'm talking about Ghost Gaming Dum Dum. Why are you so stupid, stupid? I'm not arguing with you. I'm arguing about you. You're an argumentative person, and I won't argue that. Lars Pender said, is it insanely expensive? I don't know. I haven't checked. We had an annual pass at one point. What the fuck? Oh, your ass got ran over. Ah! Don't stand on the tracks. Go get your whistle. Oh, he's got to chase his horse down. Yeah, stay out of the road, you rioters. Riders. I didn't say rioters. I said riders. There's a carriage coming through. I need to get back. Let me check out the rest of the daily challenges. Let me get back to the fast travel. Let me get out of St. Denis. Disney World is stupid expensive. When we had the annual pass, it made things affordable because what we did was we made it part of our monthly expense. Well, because we're here and we got the Florida residence discount on the annual pass. So I don't, I'm not sure what they offer anymore but I can't stand the thought of taking my boys there and making them wear masks all day, walking around out in the sun at a park. And also, I think for the first time, they've started to limit the number of tickets they sell to the Magic Kingdom. So that's going to make, annual passes difficult when they're only letting so many people into the park at a time. The way they used to do it was they had methods that would slow. They purposely made it time consuming to get into the place from the point where you park. From the parking lot to the actual Magic Kingdom park, you either had to take a monorail or a ferry boat to get to the actual park, unless you were staying in a resort hotel in which you could just step out. There's two hotels, you could just step out of the hotel and walk right there. But the monorails would also stop at the resorts around the lake there, Lake Buena Vista, I think they call it, the lake there in front of the Magic Kingdom. But now, because of COVID, they've had to actually limit how many people they let in, and slowing the entrance of people into the place hasn't. And another one, after 9/11, they add an additional security measure of checking people's bags, so that also made it. It takes longer to get into Magic Kingdom than it does to get on an airplane, man. And now they're actually limiting, but they're not limiting entrance to the other parks, like Disney Hollywood Studios or Animal Kingdom or those are the big three. Animal Kingdom, Epcot Center. They're only limiting the amount of people they let into the Magic Kingdom, which is basically Disney World proper, the first park, the one that everybody wants to go to. Ferry boat takes forever. And the NBA players was there. Elucan. I'm so angry today. I've been searching for my pen nib. You searching for your pen? What is that? Like a third nipple? For 7 hours. I need now to cook some food and then play 7 hours to calm down. Alex Sign, hey, always preferred Universal Studios. Oh, I love Universal Studios too. That's cheaper, and it's more modern. The way they have the parking lot set up is they got several parking garages, and between the parking garages and the downtown Universal area, which is the shopping area between the two parks, Universal Studios and Universal Islands of Adventure, there's moving sidewalks is what they call it. It's like an escalator that doesn't go up, it just goes straight. Some airports have that. They put it together very well. So it doesn't, it's not so cumbersome, it's tedious. Getting from your car to the park, or at least to the area where you can go shopping. It's and really the parks, I think they're put together well. They're well thought out. Some of the newer Disney parks are better thought out than the Magic Kingdom. Wider walkways, more space, more areas where you can get out of the sun in the middle of the summer. Let's see here, camp. Let's go back to camp. Boostio, chill out, don't be an ass. Ghost Gaming was insulting me. I'm not insulting people, you idiot. I'm sorry. I know I sounded stupid. I get excited for a new update in Red Dead. Yeah, I know. I should have been more specific that I was talking about, because I just said there was an update. There was a system software update. I should have announced it that way. There was a system software update. Harry Potter world, though. I think the Harry Potter. I haven't seen the Harry Potter thing. Last time I went to Universal Studios was before the Harry Potter exhibit, but I'm trying to remember if that was in Islands of Adventure or in Universal Studios. I wasn't insulting Serene. I am what I eat.
I don't know how
Xbox didn't have that update. The nib is a metal thing on the pen to write on the paper. Nib? Nib? Oh, we call that a point. You got like one of them pens that you should dip in ink? Or you take like a plume, a feather from a bird and cut it to a point and like dip it in an inkwell? Because we use ballpoint pens when we write. And the tip of the pen has a little light on it. Now this one does, but it doesn't work. The battery's worn out. Let's see what we got here. SeaWorld is kind of sus. Yeah, PETA's killing SeaWorld, though. They killed the circus, and now they're going after SeaWorld. Next is going to be the zoo. There's not going to be any zoos left. But I can't believe that, man. I was able to take my, at least my oldest son to the circus. The Ringling Brothers, Barnum and Bailey Circus. Been around since forever. Hundreds of years, man. And because of the Animal Act, PETA kept protesting, and animal rights activists, they weren't, I don't know, making an animal perform in a circus, I guess, is somehow cruelty. Oh, nah, we'll just eat them. But anyway, so my oldest son got to see the elephants when he was a kid, the elephants in the circus. Not like they were making him jump through flaming hoops. They'd come around, the lady would ride on the elephant around the thing, and then they'd come back, and then they'd go back in the back there where they get to eat some, I don't know, watermelons, peanuts, whatever they feed, you know, pachyderms. A metal quill with a slit between. Oh, that kind of pen. So yeah, you dip it in an inkwell. Serene, yeah, the whips that they used in the circus, they don't hit the animal with it. They use it to make a noise. They crack the whip Whenever I saw the lion acts, the lion tamer would have a whip. He would snap the whip in the air. He wasn't hitting the lions with the whip. But yeah, I know with a bullwhip they would use but they used to use a whip on carriages. They had another like a stick with some things on it that they would actually it was a horse crop that they would actually smack the horse with, but they didn't use a bullwhip to hit the horses. Boostio, no, really. I wanted to repair it by hard soldering it with gold solder, but I put it at a place where I can't find it again. Oh, that sucks. You're gonna have to get a new quill. Took your kids to the farm to see chickens. Yeah, there's a place around here. I forget what they call the place, but it's a farm where schools take the kids out to on field trips and stuff. Chickens, turkey, Highland cattle, which we also buy from that farm to eat. Methinks your posse wants to play a game. Let me see what we got in the daily challenges. Trader, General Kenobi. Oh, is that why you guys are saying General Kenobi? Because I keep saying General. Oh man, you fell on your head. Who's that? That's Voss. Where's Pontius? Let me go over here first and see how many small animals I have that I can donate, like, right now. This is a particularly fine specimen. Oh, I can't donate anything. Yeah, we gotta make a delivery. Well, no, that's not it, Drac. What's not what? Not like that. You're far too old for me. Anyway, just tell your kids you saw future dinner. Salesmen, talking of which, we have a batch ready to go. Got some buyers lined up not far from here. So over to you. Go make the deal. Oh, they knew. Yeah, they know we eat chicken. They play Minecraft. They know we kill cows to eat and chickens. That's what I love about Minecraft. They don't lie to the kids. You want leather, you gotta kill a cow. You want meat, you gotta kill cows and chickens and pigs. You want eggs to bake a cake. Alright, hop on Pustio. Bastille. $500 in the bank. Oh yeah, because it's full. Oh, the wagon's completely full. Am I going the right way? Yeah. What's not what? Boostio, what are you? Well, to him, not us. What are you talking about? You guys get some money. I get $500. I don't know. How much do you guys get when you help me deliver this thing? 75. Why? Why'd you do that, boss? Was that Voss? Or was that a random NPC? Oh, are you shooting at me? Alright. I can see where I'm going. Man, they're really eating on my wagon today. It's gonna break it. So, how much do they get if we do short distance delivery? Dead NPC wagon ran into me. Okay, that's what that was, huh? Oh, okay, there, I saw it. Posse members get 250. Come on into blue water. Do 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 do.
Eyes ahead, friend. Let's keep to ourselves.
Still good money though. Coming up pretty close. We're getting pretty close. Right over here by the river. That's it. Dirty money isn't good money, Bustio. Any money is good money. I'm gonna go loot these guys for whiskey bottles. That's what I'm gonna do. Sometimes they have half-smoked packs of cigarettes. Sometimes they got rifle cartridges and pennies. Dynamite, you see that? Sometimes I find out one of them's not a guy. Lady. I just called to say hello. Is it me you're looking for? Am I gonna get eaten by an alligator? I'm looking for small birds. I know I can get some over here. And frogs. Oh, look. Let's pick up the eggs. It's an egret egg. Why pay for ammo when you can just loot it? Alright, bye guys. Alright, Serene, we'll see you next time. Are you shooting that alligator with the 22? Yeah, you can make him mad. Oh no, you're trying to sedate him. That's what he was doing. You're shooting him with darts. Pontius. Let me go over there and take a sample. Take your sample. What is the naturalist? Legendary animals found. Hardy tonics. There's no point in me taking samples today. Look at them frogs, those dirty little lips. American bullfrog, stay away from me. American bullfrog, mama let me be. Get over here. Western toad. By the way, we haven't spot of any bad news from Denmark. We have a spot of bad news from Denmark. COVID spread to like 1,600 mink farms. Mutated in the mink and spread back to humans now. Oh. You telling me no. Well, it's gonna be like the flu. It doesn't mean that the vaccinations are useless. But we have herd immunity now, so it's not going to spread as fast as it did the first time. Like, it's not going to be, you know, a pandemic. like it did the first time. Because if you ever heard the story about the cowpox, was it cowpox? It was cowpox or chickenpox and smallpox. So smallpox was like a disease that was really deadly to humans, but people that had cowpox were immune to smallpox. So even though it wasn't the same exact, strain of the virus, people didn't get as sick from the smallpox and then die from smallpox. Because now that wasn't herd immunity, that was actually immunity. So people that have already had the first strain of COVID, the new strain of COVID is not going to be as bad as the first strain was. Let's see here, examine. And still, most people that get it just are sick for a couple of days and then they get better. All right, put this away. And so far, from the numbers I read, it looks like the COVID death rate was like 4 or 5 times that of a bad season of the flu, which is, it seems like a lot, but if you look at it next to, all right, if you look at how many people die every year, and I know it's morbid. If you look at how many people die every year from, from sicknesses, illnesses, contractable illnesses, and you compare that to COVID, it's really not a drastic increase. It wasn't, a plague. Yes, a lot of people were contracting it, and it seems like a lot of people were dying, but it doesn't. When you look at the number of people that die every year, regardless, it's really not that big of an increase. I'll pick up the frog. So minks are dying from COVID. That means the price of fur is gonna go up. I know this. There was are you sure it's the same strain? Because I know there was a few years back before coronavirus. They were putting out vaccines for dogs, because they were expecting a canine coronavirus outbreak, and I believe, yeah, they kept it under control because dogs don't get out just in a general population and ride the bus and the train and spread infectious diseases. So it was controllable, but there was a vaccine out there for the coronavirus, for the canine coronavirus. And the vets were stocking up on it, the veterinarians. Let me see how many small animals I got. Look at the satchel. Satchel. Viruses mutate, but we've been living with the flu for centuries. Every once in a while, it gets bad. There's a bad strain, but nowhere near like the influenza, you know, plagues that we've had in the past. And this this coronavirus pandemic was nothing like the flu plagues, the influenza that we've heard about from history. Let's see, 3, 5, 10, 11. Oh, look at that. I got plenty of small carcasses. Let's go. Back to camp. Let me ask you something, Lars. Are 90% of the news media conglomerates in Denmark owned by 6 major corporations like they are in the United States? I don't trust the media in the United States as far as I can throw them. They're making money hand over fist off of pharmaceuticals. So this Right Twix runs for on the Republican ticket, and then starting to threaten their money machine by cutting the middleman out and selling pharmaceuticals direct to and allowing competition across state lines, so that if you live in one state, you don't have to pay the price for the region. You can buy from the guy who's selling it for you know, the cheapest. If you need Metropolol, Losartan, you need what do you call it? You know, blood pressure medicine, which you gotta, like, you get old, you got high blood pressure just because you're old, so you gotta take blood pressure medicine for the rest of your life. So they know they got you, so they drive up the price. But see, Right Twix gets in there and he's making it where yeah, we're gonna make competition. You can't just charge whatever you want for it, because they can buy from the next state over if you guys are charging too much. So it allows, you know, the free market to take over, and the price stabilizes around something that's reasonable, people can afford. And so they call their buddies at the media, say, hey, you work for me. These guys are cutting into our profits. Make them look bad. Tell people that he touches ladies inappropriately or something. Yeah, Right Twix. Let's see. Back to camp. Oh, it's state-run television. Lars, come on. The government. I know they do that in Britain also. They have the British Broadcasting Company. It's state-run media. Is what it is. So, in Denmark, are there any private journalists, or do they all work for the government? Does Denmark have a Bill of Rights that allows journalists to work with anonymity, or do they answer to the to the government? Okay, so it's not just state-run media. It's, you have private news channels and. We have an actual law in our Constitution that forbids the government from interfering with private journalists, basically. Then tell me one, my guy. Tons of other news. It's not that I just don't. It's not that I don't trust the government. It's that I don't trust any government. It's it. And it's not that I don't. It's not that I don't think governments can do good things, because there's a role for government, and there's certain things people, you know, need to turn to government for. But then there's other things that it's people I don't trust. It's the people in charge. People that get in power and want to stay in power and want to use law and government for their own, you know, purposes. I don't know. I look, I know this. If the virus has mutated, we'll find out soon enough. Only 19, sick of the new strain. It's only a Sindel in Denmark. Yeah, well, there's that, but if it does spread, we'll find out soon enough. It'll be Boostio, it's COVID-20, okay? Or wait, COVID-20 would have been the mink strain, so COVID-21. It's COVID-21. Wait, Google it. Google COVID-21. Look, I'm gonna Google it right now. Google COVID-21. Oh my God. Do not Google COVID-21. It doesn't return any results. Oh, are you shooting me with arrows? What is this? Why a tricolored heron? Is this for me? Did you bring me a bird? Let me go over here and donate my
We're in business.
I donate my well, we gotta do a resupply mission.
You know, I'm all for a barter economy. Like
barter?
Days, before we all became
I'm all for Barters and James.
Anyway, my friend has some more goods to trade if we can hunt him some deer. And by we, I obviously mean you. I have enough on my plate. Thanks, partner. You're the best.
Ah, yes, COVID-21 for 2021. Nah, COVID will be COVID will be gone after November. You just watch, you'll see. November. Ah, you guys don't gotta wear masks anymore. D614G represented a more transmissible form of SARS. The paper declared that one had emerged as product of natural selection. Well, that's what, yeah, that's what they do. Hunt a white-tailed deer. 69 bullets, dude. Alright, gotta get a whitetail. Whitetail. White-tailed deer. Quit distracting me, raccoons. Got it. Oh, what? Is that the SARS link, though? I just, I remember hearing these arguments. They decided, no, you don't need a mask. And then, they say, okay, no, you do need a mask. And we're like, what? Why'd you tell us we didn't need a mask? Because we didn't want you to go buy all the masks, because we needed the mask. What did you need the masks for? Oh, to protect us from COVID. And then, oh yeah, the COVID, the mask isn't to protect you from COVID, it's to protect other people. And then Herman Caden gets COVID, and then they say, it's because he wouldn't wear a mask. I'm like, wait a minute, but you guys just said, it protects other people. They said it doesn't keep you from getting COVID, it keeps you from passing it on to other people. So, but if I don't have COVID, why do I gotta wear it then? Well, you don't know if you have COVID. Well, they don't know if they have COVID, so how do they know if I gave it to them? I'm not sick, and everybody. So if the mask is to protect other people, then just everybody else needs to wear a mask. I don't need to wear one. It doesn't protect me. But because Herman Cain died from COVID, they say it's because he wouldn't wear a mask. That's why he got COVID. Make up your mind, people. They say somebody else wasn't wearing a mask. Like if it was his wife wouldn't wear a mask and he would wear a mask. Or somebody of his co-workers, you know, one of his co-workers wouldn't wear a mask. And then he got COVID and died from it. Because that other person wouldn't wear it. It's because this other person that he works with wouldn't wear a mask. Oh, well, that's consistent with what you were saying. The mask is to protect other people from getting COVID from you. But nah, it's like, he got COVID because he wouldn't wear a mask. Oh, that's convenient. I guess the rules change when you're trying to make a point. Or when, you know, when a conservative, you know, personality dies from this disease, then all of a sudden it's more convenient for you that he died because he wouldn't wear a mask. Is this yellow circle the place I need to take? Yeah, that's the camp, right? Okay. Okay, get out of the... okay, that's what the problem was. I was still in cinematic view. There we go. I'm here. You don't think the virus cares? Yeah, and that's the thing. The virus... does the virus really care about the mask? Yeah, the virus can't kill all the people, because then there won't be any virus left. If all the people are dying, then there won't be any more hosts. It's just doing what... yeah, it's doing what it does for trillions of years. Once everybody is immune to the virus, then it's gotta mutate, because it can't find a host anymore. So it mutates, and then it spreads again. And then it mutates again, and then it spreads again. That's why we can't get rid of the flu. People get the flu every year. Hey, what is this? Oh, I need to turn... Well, let me first do the small carcasses. Where's the goddamn butcher table, man?
Supplies. Take care.
There it is. Did you guys fill this thing up? How the hell am I supposed to get my challenge done if you guys fill the thing up? Alright, nobody donate. If anybody else donates, I'm gonna kick you all from the posse. I gotta donate 20 carcasses in 10 minutes, and you guys fill up the thing. You see plentiful materials? I can't donate. I know you think you're helping me, but that doesn't help when you fill it all the way up. If it's ever halfway, don't donate anymore. Unless you need it for a challenge. Never, ever, ever fill up the materials all the way. No, there was like this much space left before I went on the resupply. I know what I saw. I can run it back and show you before we went on the resupply. I checked it. Oh wait, that was what was it? Yeah, the resupply. I had to go kill a deer, but I checked it right before I went on the resupply. I'm gonna go back. Yeah, here it is. Look. See that right there? Let me show you. See that right there? You see that little gap there? That little space? It was not full. Somebody filled it up after the resupply. Who the hell's shooting at me? Again. I know, but we're talking about one virus, not all the world in the universe. Man, what the hell are we talking about now? You made 7 goods that should have used 14 materials. Yeah, but it doesn't use it right away. It takes time to use it. Oh, is that what that was? It was a legendary. Is this is a legendary alligator? Take a sample. Legendary sun gator. I need the navigator. It's like it's a Navajo Indian alligator. It's a navigator. You got the Harriet hat? Get out of here with that shit. You gonna spray me with peyote? Ugh. I wish it would just disappear tomorrow and leave us alone. It'll disappear in November. I don't know why the world wants to concern themselves with our elections. But there ain't no doubt. What the hell? Oh, you woke up the gator. Get out of here. If you ever come back, we'll kill you. Yeah, get him, Copper. Get that alligator. Yeah, you just watch. You just watch. After this election's coronavirus is gonna be gone. Nobody's gonna need to wear masks anymore in December. By December, by after the election, it's gonna be gone, and nobody's gonna care anymore. You know what? You know what I think was messed up though. Now, granted, I'm not overall. I'm not unhappy with the performance of our mayor here in Miami-Dade, Jimenez. But I am a little irritated with him because at one point they decided, okay, we're gonna open restaurants back up. And what did you think? There was not going to be any, increase in COVID? This is what happens. You open restaurants, and then people start freaking out, and then they go get tested, and then you got more reported cases and also they opened up more testing facilities and started doing more tests. Of course, you're going to get more infections reported if you're doing more testing. So Jimenez is sitting there. This is what's going on, you see. People go to the restaurant and they sit there with no mask on at the table. They need to wait until they get a drink, and then they could take off their mask because, the virus, the drinks, it kills the virus. You have to, your iced tea has the tannins, and the beer has the alcohol, and it kills the virus, and you can take off your mask when you get your drinks. Because that's just the rule. Yeah, all right. You enter the place. I understand walking around a restaurant, put on your mask. Get up from the table, go to the bathroom, put on your mask. You're walking around people, you're breathing on people in the place. You're sitting at the table, breathing. What difference does it make if you got your drinks or not? You go sit down, you're at your table. Why do you still have to wear your mask until you get your drink? That's just dumb. You're at the table, you're gonna be breathing at the table for an hour. What's the 4 or 5 minutes before you get your drink? What difference does that make? We want to limit exposure. Okay. Presidential debate was boring. They usually are. I thought it was gonna be. I expected a lot more out of that the first presidential debate. Found it funny. I also, but 5 minutes and you stopped watching. Yeah, but Joe Biden's running for Senate. Didn't you hear? Running for Senate. You watched the whole thing while playing COD? I gotta be able to donate 20 items pretty much all at once, so I gotta wait for that to run down some. Cow's skin. Let's go skin the cows. Let's kind of I'm gonna go find a skinny cow. Oh, Jeebus. Oh, emerald. Yeah, I'm real close here. Right over here, there's cows, I think. It's an ox. This is a... what is it? Florida cracker cow. Oh, I don't need this cowhide. He was coming right for us. That was the only cow that was here, was that one, huh? That's no good, it's an ox. Those are ponies. Look at the little horse. It's a pony. It's a pony. I think there's another farm over here. Mike Pence is a pretty smart guy. I think his debate with the Wicked Bitch of the West went better than the presidential debate, the VP debate. I swear to God, Kamala Harris, her answer to everything. I'll get you, my pretty, and your little dog too. They were arrested for pot and they're in jail. They're gonna rot there until they're dead. Kamala's a liar. Well, that's part of the job, apparently. There's a difference between a politician's lie and a Trump lie. A Trump lie is like a salesman's lie. He's trying to sell you something. So it's like, oh, this Cadillac, it's got only 500 miles. It's got the original gas tires and oil. A 1968 Cadillac Plymouth. But yeah, and it's like it's making things bigger. And when you lie about what you want, it's called being a good salesman. It says, what do we want? Hey, what do you want in return? Well, we want Denver. What do you mean you want Denver? All right, about 3 acres off of Manhattan. How about that? Okay, you can have the 3 acres. You know, the big ask, you know, the, what do you call it? You know, making deals. Politicians' lies are just flat out, nah, I never said that, or I don't recall, or hey, tell us, have you stopped beating your wife? You know, they'll ask a question like that. Have you finally stopped beating your wife? What? No. Yeah. Wait. What are you talking about? If you say yes, that means, okay, you stopped beating your wife, but you were. If you say no, no, you're still beating your wife. The only answer is to not answer the question. You got to say, wait, what are you talking about? And then the other one is what do you call it? The other big politician's lie is tap dancing. So tell us about the minerals. well, you know, there were minerals when I was in the Senate. And, you know, we didn't complain about minerals back then, but let me tell you about the Senate. There's a lot of things going on in the Senate that are good, and some things that are bad. And when I was in the Senate, we did a lot of good and bad things. And wait a minute, I asked you about the minerals. You didn't tell me anything. Oh, well, minerals. If you want to talk about minerals, I'll tell you all about minerals. You know, minerals are found in the ground. So let's talk about the ground, because, you know, you can dig straight down or sideways or in and out, and you got to be safe, you know, with the safety protocols, and everybody's got to be safe. So you got to make sure everybody's safe. So I'm going to be the safety president. Wait a minute. We were talking about minerals. I asked you about minerals. Oh, minerals. I'll tell you all about minerals. And minerals, and then industry that deals in minerals, and all about industry, and I'm gonna make sure industry is doing great, and industry, I'm gonna be the industry president. That's a politician's dodge. Danes went, huh? What are we talking about? Well, I'm going to go. You're going to bed, Bustio? All right. Well, he wanted to buy Greenland. Yeah, it's the big ask. I wanted to buy Greenland. Of course, you can ask. Say, can I buy your house? What? No, I'm living here. Okay, I just figured I'd ask. You know, you might be to sell. You know, we did purchase a lot of, you know, what do you call it? A lot of real estate in the world. Florida. You know, this was Spain, right? So we went to Spain and say, hey, we want to buy Florida. What? Spaniards were like, huh? California. Hey, nice dress, lady. What do you got? You bringing me something? What, you got an armadillo? Oh, it's the banded armadillo that I need. Wow, you got flowers in your hair too that match the dress. That's neat. Let me pick this up. Do I gotta skin it? I think I gotta skin it. Let me. No, not satchel. Let me check. Challenges. 9 banded armadillos skinned. I gotta skin it. And yeah, he wasn't the first. He didn't ask Greenland. He just threw it out there at a conference, and he's not the first president to do that. We've been looking at Greenland for some time. We want to make it the big 5-1 Greenland, and there'll be a television show about it called 51. So when but the most likely 51 is I think Puerto Rico. We've been looking at annexing Puerto Rico for some time now. 51 other steel countries Trump tries to buy, and it's not just Trump. America has a policy of buying property throughout the history of the United States. Louisiana. Look, let me find you a list of properties we have, of states that we purchased. Google. U.S. land purchases. Alaska. History. Louisiana, we bought it from France. Florida, we purchased from Spain. We annexed Texas. We pretty much took it. We kept moving in, and then they tried to get us out, and we said no. The Texans. Let's see, Florida, Texas. Let's see, Gadsden. Gadsden was purchased from Mexico. Baker Island was claimed. Claim. Guano Act. Alright. Alaska. In 1867, we bought Alaska from Russia. Purchase of Alaska. Midway annexed. Hawaii. Philippine Islands. We purchased the Philippines. Puerto Rico. It's Puerto Rico and the Philippines aren't really states yet. They're what do you call it? Commonwealths. Guam also is, I think, a American Samoa. Panama Canal. Well, Guantanamo was a treaty with Cuba. Lars, look up the Virgin Islands. 1917, look up the Virgin Islands. We purchased that from Denmark. Say, hey, Denmark, you're not using these islands, right? You want them? You want some money? We bought them. $25 million for the Virgin Islands. Can you believe it? That's a bargain. You say, hey, we got $25 million we're not using here. Denmark, you want you want some money? You're not using those islands. We don't need this money. Let's trade. So Alaska, Virgin Islands, Florida, it's not an uncommon thing. Yeah, there you go. Last step. Good night. I'm already have 6.32 in the morning. Time to sleep. Oh, it's 6:30. Oh yeah, thanks for telling me. It's 11:30. I'm gonna have to go soon too. Oh, you cursed that deal? The Virgin Islands? Spit on the ground? Yeah, you needed money. We had money. We had money. You had islands. We needed islands. You needed money. We made a deal. Russians cursed the deal with Alaska. And we didn't take it. They didn't want it. They were cash poor, land rich. Yeah, they didn't know there was oil there. And they didn't think anybody could get to it. You want to go back to where you were? Unemployed? In Greenland? I'm the Grand Nagus! Let me see what else I got to do here. Daily challenges. Dry goods eating. Let me eat some dry goods. Let me go into the satchel and see what I got. Provisions. Schmidt's baked beans. No. Canned corned beef. That's not dry goods. Apricots. No. Candies. Let me eat some candy. That works. I think last time I just ate a bunch of candy. So, buying Greenland and what do you call it? They'd be, what's the population of Greenland? They would be instant American citizens overnight. But that doesn't make them not what do people from Greenland call themselves? Are they Danes? The Greenlanders call their country Inuit. Nanut or Kalaliti Nanut, the meaning land of the people or land of the Greenlanders, respectively. So what do they call themselves? They call their country... People of Greenland are citizens of the realm of Denmark. So, is Greenland part of Denmark? Why did I think Greenland was its own country? Danish. Greenlandic. The indigenous people and most populous group, Greenland, most speak Greenlandic. So I'm assuming the people would have dual citizenship. They would probably, I don't know, unless Denmark decides to revoke their Danish citizenship. Canned peaches, but I've heard of people having dual citizenship in the United States and Canada. Part of Denmark. Well, what's there really? Is there some resources there? I heard that that Iceland was the really the good land, and that Greenland was like icy and barren. Of course, I've never been, so Denmark is the biggest small country in the world. The biggest small country in the world. I thought Pretoria was the biggest small country in the world. Oh no, Pretoria was the smallest big country in the world. That's a chocolate bar. Schmitz, canned salmon, biscuits. There we go. 5 dry goods eaten. Not anymore. Global warming. Cows skinned. Oh yeah, that's I was heading to. And I got lost. Let me head back over. What's over here? Is this the oil? The tar pit. So where's that other homestead that had cows? Was it over here? Greenland will have all the oil in the world in 20 years. What are they piping it in? You know what? The difference between me and green energy activists is that I actually have a solution. It's called, get ready for this. Get ready for this, everybody. I got a solution. You're a dick. Copy. Paste duplicate. Move this up here. Got the solution. 0 carbon emissions. I'm gonna make it really big where everybody can see it. Once we get rid of the environmental activists who are actually fighting against... What the hell happened? Energy. Nuclear energy. Alright. Once we get the environmental activists to stop fighting of the viable solution to climate change, we can all just bask in the glory of limitless energy. Heat all of the homes heated in the winter, cooled in the summer, with 0 carbon emissions. We can run our electric cars without having to burn fossil fuels. We don't kill birds in the propellers of giant windmills. We don't block out the sun from the vegetation with giant solar arrays, you know, catching the sun, and we just have a relatively small power plant that can run an entire city, a modern city. They do this in France. In France, most of their energy is new, clear energy, and I got 2 R's in there, don't I? Energy, new, clear energy, nuclear energy. Catch that, YouTube. And all of the cons, it is very safe nowadays. What are your specs? What are we talking about? Gold, diamonds, platinum. Greenland will have all of the oh, there's gold, diamonds, and platinum in there. KroniclePlayz. What are my specs? What are you asking me? I don't know. They were just, these were the frames they had at the place when I got my glasses. I need to get a new pair though, because this is fucked up. Hinge broke. So, but they're not name brand. They're just they are prescription though, and I got pretty bad eyesight. Oh, does it? Does it, Lucan? Yes, and it is 0 carbon. 0 carbon released into the environment. Nuclear energy. Let me remember, tell your friends about it. Tell them if they're protesting radiation, they're killing the planet. If you're afraid of radiation, you're afraid of a little bit of radiation, or are you afraid of climate change? Because this is the solution to climate change. Nuclear energy. Nuclear energy. We got a plant, a nuclear plant down here in Florida. I've lived here my whole entire life, and we've lived with a nuclear power plant running most of the city. There's 2 reactors there, and they've been able to. Our electric bills are very reasonable. We have to cool our houses during the summer, or this place would be uninhabitable. So, but KroniclePlayz, are you asking about my specs for the game or for my stream? Because if you want to know the specs for the game, you need to just ask Sony. Famous last words. But can we not just place 100 gajillion solar panels in the desert once they are? We don't live in the desert. If you want to run, just keep Homer Simpson out. There you go. Explosion. No, power plants don't explode. If they're the worst possible scenario, they could have a meltdown, and the only thing that means is that the fuel gets so hot that it burns through the ground, and then it pretty much extinguishes itself. Listen, you guys, there's a movie, a documentary called Pandora's Promise. That I used to be skeptical about nuclear energy. 2 things changed my mind. One, friends working in the industry that work at the plant down there explained to me when I had questions. I'm like, what about this? What about that? And they said, no, this is how it works. And when they explained to me what a nuclear power plant was, I was considerably less afraid with it. It's a steam engine. It's a steam engine, a generator run by a steam engine. the water for the steam engine is heated by the rods. The nuclear, they generate the heat that boils the water, that creates the steam, that turns the steam engine, that turns the dynamo, which generates the electricity. So it's a steam engine. That's all it is. The only difference between this steam engine and other steam engines is you're not burning coal or propane or you know, to heat the water up. You're using the radioactive, you know, the fission reaction that they discovered back in, you know, way back, Manhattan Project. I think that was either the 40 or just after the war or something. Anyway, we've been using it for decades. We've been using nuclear energy since, what is it, since the 1950s, I think. And we've only, there was 3 Mile Island, which was not a disaster. There were safety protocols. They only had one freaking phone there, and if somebody's on it, you can't call in, and that was the problem. Because the guys that were there, the guy that knew what he was doing had to actually drive there and fix the problem because he couldn't get a hold of anybody there. We don't have that problem anymore because there's tons of phones in the place. And then there's cell phones, there's the internet, there's tons of ways to get a hold of somebody. And they never have anybody, any time there where there's not somebody that doesn't know the entire system. That was their mistake at 3 Mile Island. And then there was Chernobyl. And the thing about Chernobyl is we don't use that reactor anymore. No, the Russians shouldn't have even been using that reactor, and it was not a reactor design that anybody uses. They had been using it like years and years past when they should have. And then the problem in Japan was not with the reactor at all. The problem in Japan was the storage facility for the spent rods for the fuel. They got a crack in the pool. And the only reason they were storing it in pools is because the freaking environmental activists won't let them put it on the ocean floor. They're afraid the Kraken is gonna, you know, come and get us because the nuclear. I mean, we're putting it back where we found it. Look, you take uranium out of the ground, you use it, you put it back in the ground or in the, you know, the mine where you got it, you just take it, you make another mine, and when you're done with it, you put it back under the ground. They just store it there, and just don't go down there. And the thing is there's so many people, what do you call it? They call themselves activists or politicians or whatever that are trying to destroy the nuclear energy industry by blocking us storing the spent fuel safely, taking it somewhere where it can be put away, where it's not gonna, the radiation is never gonna hurt anybody. And they're like, well, we're not gonna let you do that because we're gonna shut you down. Why are you trying to shut down nuclear? Wait a minute. These people got money invested in oil. That's why they're trying to shut down nuclear. Follow the money. If nuclear power plants start just popping up everywhere uninhibited, that would put fossil fuels out of business in a matter of decades. We would be off of fossil fuels. Everything would be electric. This would be utopia. But no, they're making so much money off of oil and coal. And, you know, they're still used for oil and coal after we switch over to nuclear. We can make things out of it. Plastic. We need that stuff to make plastic. You know, it's just, the only difference between me and environmental activists is I'm a realist. I know that there's a viable solution, you know, and this is the way, and they're still working on that fusion reactor. Once that happens, man, our energy problems are done once we get a working fusion reactor. I'm against nuclear energy, but many of the nature activists are just crazy, lazy and just don't have anything to do in their life. They just love making noise and bothering people. We need people to solve problems, not make noise all day. You know what? I'm great. If something better than nuclear comes along, I'm all for it. But right now, let's build the nuclear plants and use the oil to make cars. We use the oil to make the plastic that we build our electric cars out of, and we use the nuclear plants to power the cars. You know, and the trucks and everything. That way, you know, we're not running out of oil and coal and rock shale. We're using it for stuff that can be recycled. You take an old car, melt it down, make a new car. All the protests are funded by big oil and big pharmaceuticals. They wanna make their money. They wanna be the middleman and make their money. They want to charge Granny, you know, a 1,000% markup. Look at what they were charging for EpiPens. And then Right Twix comes along and starts threatening them, and they use their media empire to try to destroy him. I have not believed what I've seen on the news for some time now. And when I found out that all of those news outlets were owned by just the same 6 corporate conglomerations, I'm like, well, where can I get my news that isn't from one of these outlets? You guys look up Excellence in Broadcasting, EIB. Look that up. It's EIB. EIB. The EIB network. Look that up. You can get news every day that doesn't answer to big oil or big pharmaceuticals. Then we don't need different time zones. We don't need daylight savings time, I'll tell you that much. Could place a huge solar panel in front of the sun. That's one of the ideas, was to put satellites in orbit that had arrays of solar panels on them and a microwave generator that would beam the energy down through the clouds to receptacles. They'd be in geosynchronous orbit, and then every day when they come, you know, towards the sun, they'd face towards the sun and then stay facing the sun all day and aiming that energy microwaves down. Let me get over and try to skin a cow. I've been trying to skin a cow for the last half hour. I got one. Well, yeah, that's what spurred this whole conversation. I came over here to the tar pit. Fossil fuels, buddy. And here's the thing, is like, if everybody uses fossil fuels, we'll run out, and then I won't have any gas for my hot rod. But I think, you know, everybody wants that electric car, but they're not thinking about where the electricity comes from. That's the mistake everybody's making. Well, not everybody wants to, like, but people that are environmentally conscious, that are worried about climate change, they want to get an electric car to do their part to try to stop climate change. They think that the solution is, one of the solutions is going to be to get a Tesla. I mean, and that's great. You've got a car that doesn't emit any carbon. It just uses electricity in, electricity out. But where does the electricity come from? It comes from a coal plant. Here in Florida, though, it most likely comes from a nuclear power plant, which makes me very happy. Here it comes from the wind. Yeah, all those poor egrets. There's always something. You come up with a solution, and then there's a problem. All the power, hundreds of kilometers to Quebec. That's one thing we don't have in Florida is windmills. We got plenty of sunlight. We do have, I believe there are some solar plants in Florida. Well, we got sun every day during the summer, but then we get a lot of rain. So when it's rainy and cloudy out, you're not getting that full sunlight. So the solar plants that they've built have been as an experiment to see, you know, how's it going to work out if we do solar here in Florida. And they haven't like built like a whole bunch of huge, you know. If we all lived in the desert, then yeah, build solar plants in the desert, and then we can get all the power from there. But we don't all live in the desert. In fact, most people prefer not to live in the desert or 100 miles from the desert. Most people prefer to live on the coast where you get a lot of rain, clouds. I don't think they like all the storms you get there. Oh yeah, the windmills, they would be gone within a few years. They would get, yeah, they would fail. But you know what works great here in South Florida? Nuclear energy. The fireman's rakes. General. Let's see what we got. Help someone in need. Player kills. Bounty. Eagle Eye. No. Trader. Medium. Okay, let's go back and see if I can donate the Alright, I'll be able to donate 20 carcasses in 20 minutes.
I'm a happy man.
Or 10 minutes. I'm a happy man. Here's 11.
That's top notch.
Five. So that's 16.
Very nice.
There we go. I'll do it.
Excellent. Thank you.
I actually donated 21 carcasses. That's what I should call my band. 21 carcasses. In 10 minutes. What is this? Offshore turbines would face hurricane wind gusts of more than facing current standards. Seven medium animal carcasses. Alright, let's get those medium animal carcasses. Production halted. It's time to get those medium animal carcasses. Time to get medium animal carcasses. What was this? Possum. Where is the possum? Where'd it go? Ah. So that might be the reason we don't have windmills. Yeah, I don't think we've ever had windmills really so much here in Florida. Pick up the red fox. You know what would be great if there was some sort of electrical generator that ran off of humidity. That'd work in South Florida. That'd be perfect. If it ran off of heat and humidity. It's turkeys. I'm not sure if turkeys count as medium. Let me try. I'll get one. I might have to put them in the wagon though. They might not count for the thing. Maybe turkeys I think would count, but ducks didn't. That might be. Oh, you know what we could probably, if we could somehow harness the energy of people bitching about shit, we could solve all our energy problems just off of that. We could heat our homes in the winter and cool them during the summer. Oh, she's bitching! Quick, get the dome. put her in the dome. What? Ah, she's bitching even more. This is great. I'm going to order supplies instead of doing a resupply mission. That turkey counted. Turkey counted. Yes, I know turkeys are medium, but a lot of the birds are glitched where they don't count for that. We've been through this before. Come on, tell me you haven't heard me explain this before. How the medium animal carcass challenge is glitched. I know I've explained it. We've done this several times. Birds like ducks and pheasant that go on the side of your horse there. Onto your saddle, most of those birds do not satisfy the requirements of the medium animal carcass challenge. I don't know why. They are medium animals, but they don't count unless you put them in the hunting wagon. If you put them in the hunting wagon, then they count. Ducks will count if they're perfect. I know putting medium birds in the hunting wagon will make them count. So my question was not whether or not the turkey was medium. My question was whether or not they were going to work for the challenge. And I found out that yeah, they do. I don't know if that turkey was perfect or not. But see, that it's not a perfect carcass challenge. It's a medium carcass challenge. It shouldn't matter. I just heard a raccoon. There we go. Maybe PC works a little better sometimes. Yeah, I don't know anything about what works on PC. All I know is here, when I try to donate a Raven, it doesn't count. What is that, a badger? Yeah, American badger. Stay away from me. The Jetpack Man is back in the air in the USA. What Jetpack Man? You mean the guy with the air tanks? Or is there a guy that has real jet engines on a backpack? So I know there was a guy that had it wasn't a jetpack, it was there was air, compressed air is what he used. But they were, you know, jets in the sense that they forced air through a small opening, which is, you know, technically what a jet is. American Red Fox. Can you join my posse? Yeah, I'm not going to be on much longer, but yeah. If you'll send me an invite on PlayStation Network, I can get you added and you can come and join with me, but I'm not going to be on much longer. I've got... I know there's a goddamn thing right down here. Oh, that was from the deer. Alright. What are these? Coyotes. Get after that coyote. Do you have a red outfit? Watch out for the bulls. FAA and FBI is on it. What are we talking about? Well, every time I turn back up here, something else is crazy's going on, and I missed it.
Supplies are looking healthy right now. Beautiful.
Okay, Cole. I actually used 2 Ravens. The jetpack is... Can I join you? Yes. I joined a session. FAA, FBI is on it. The jetpack man we're talking about. Rocket Man! Burning up my fuse out here alone. Who's over here? Simazaf Spade. Okay. Posse. I gotta kick somebody. Simaz's face. Samia's face. Samia's face. Alright, there we go. Let me look at the rest of the challenges. Help someone in need and player kills. I'm pretty much done with the general ones. Eagle Eye used to track a bounty target. Medium bounty mission completed. Collector. Collectibles looted from non-player enemy. Collector map. Collectibles with a shovel. Moonshiner. Crafted toxic moonshine. Let's do this. Do I need to get rid of some moonshine? Craft it good. He was 2,000 meters up in the air near an airport, so they were not amused. Was he did he have a squeeze bottle and some newspaper? Was he following the planes around going, hey! Wash your windows! That's it. We're at about 2,000 feet now. Oh, there's a guy here. He wants to wash my windows. Should I just give him $5 and tell him to get out of here? Toxic moonshine. Oh, am I out of ingredients? Show all. Toxic moonshine. I am out of oleander sage. I need, all right. Oleander sage. Oleander sage. Desert sage, red sage, oleander sage. Here we go. Let's see where the oleander sage is at. This is Lagris. Get up, you. I need to make one more. No, fast travel. Lagris. Cowboys ain't easy to love and they're harder to hold. Sometimes I feel like singing. They'd rather give you a song than diamonds or gold. Lone Star belt buckles and old faded Levi's. Each night begins a new day. If you don't understand him and he don't die young, he'll probably just ride away. Alright, here we go. Oleander sage. Picket. We'll form a picket line and everybody can picket. We go back to camp and make that second toxic moonshine. For the win! Camp. Back to camp for $1. Only in the USA, the Jetmac man. Wash your windows!
I don't know why I didn't start this business years ago. We're going all the way to the top.
Toxic moonshine. Craft one more. There we go. I got the challenge done. Collector, moonshiner, 200 made, story mission complete. I don't feel like, oh, it wasn't, I thought it was a challenge to Hardy. I thought the getting a sample from a legendary was the challenge, but that's not what it was. All right, so I'm pretty much done. That's not Pontius. Where's Pontius? I don't need Pontius. It's going to the Moonshine Shack. You know what? Let's see. Pontius has my change of clothes. There we go. Moonshine Shack. Alright, let me head up here. Enter with posse. Ain't nothing to do in here, really.
There you are.
It was just we could make a delivery, but it's past midnight already. I've been gone. I didn't expect to stream this long tonight. Went for 2.5. You guys, I've been having fun with you guys. That's what. That's why I lost track of time.
I have finished this batch. You can sell it when you...
So let's get in here and do the pub thing. It's just me tonight playing banjo.
Oh, you a musician? Word is, you're quite the hero.
Oh, this happened again. That happened when I went to put the thing away too. Trying to find the key, he said. It's a little bit difficult. I can barely hear it. Let me get the rest of the band in and see.
Look alive, fella. You got us a customer. Okay, boys. Just like always.
So I'm playing along with myself in a game.
Just live a little.
Alright, everybody. That's all, folks. I'll come back now, you know. Oh, let me get the mic up here so you guys can hear me. I appreciate you all coming out to watch the show. I had a lot of fun. Hope you guys had fun too. Lost track of time chatting with you guys. You guys like my channel? You like what I do? Smash that like button. Share my videos on your social media. Share my channel, my streams, my playlist. Make sure you click the bell for notifications as well. Subscribe if you haven't already. Consider becoming a member. The base tier is $2. And you get the bullet badges, you get a green name tag, cool stuff. Access to exclusive content and whatnot. I'm gonna be on tomorrow night again. I'll see you guys then. Till then, happy hunting and yeehaw!